Welcome to our Park City Market Talk webinar for October 2018. I'm Ron Wilstein, a broker at Keller Williams Luxury Properties.
And I'm Dean DeLeon, a buyer's consultant for the Wilstein team.
We have plenty to cover with you today, and the good news is it's snowing. That's right, we got about 10 inches. 10 inches last week, and a good start. Some of it's melted off, but I think we're going to have a good ski season, and that means it's time to buy your ski pass. There are three great passes available to you: Icon, Epic, and Mountain Collective, and we'll give you details on that. What you also need to know is,
now that it's snowing, opening dates for the ski resorts here in town.
That's right, so we'll give you those dates, and of course you don't need those passes without them opening. We'll give you an update on the Park City real estate market as we do each and every month, and then we're going to bust a myth here that's going around that you need to know about. So that is the Park City myth, and just to give you a little background, we have seen over the years Park City's prices continually going up, and that generally means it's a seller's market, but it might not mean it's a seller's market. It might be a buyer's market. So we're going to share with you certain facts
and
myths and help to avoid that conclusion. So buckle up, let's get going.
The opening dates for the ski resorts: Park City plans on opening November 21st, the day before Thanksgiving. And Deer Valley is going to open on December 8th, 2018, right around the corner.
Yep.
Time to dust off those sticks.
Sharpen those edges.
Get them waxed, ready to roll. We have multiple options for ski passes this year. Which one will you buy? We have the Epic Pass. New is the Icon Pass, which includes Deer Valley and a couple other resorts we'll go over, and the Mountain Collective.
The Epic Season Pass gives you unlimited skiing and riding at 19 destinations there in the left column, and in the right column we've got other resorts that have specific number of days. The resorts are located everywhere: California, Colorado, Vermont, Canada, France, Japan, Switzerland. It's a great pass, and for us here in Utah, it gets you onto Park City Mountain Resort.
And the new pass that we mentioned earlier is the Icon Pass. And this is going to include Brighton, unlimited days at Solitude, Deer Valley, Alta, and Snowbird. At Brighton, Deer Valley, Alta, and Snowbird, the pass allows you 7 days at each.
And then the Mountain Collective is a new pass. 17 different destinations, 2 days of skiing each. Our three Utah resorts are Alta, Snow Basin, and Snowbird. So these passes are great. I mean, it's not like you go to a resort in the good old days and buy a ski pass for your vacation. You can get these collective passes and get a lot of miles of skiing and riding from them. So we're looking forward to a good season. You can go to their respective websites to get more details on them and the cost and order them up. I know some people get Epic and Icon here in Park City.
Yeah, I was going to say a lot of people typically have their preference between Park City and Deer Valley, so those people are going to buy the Epic Pass or Icon Pass. They're very reasonably priced. If you go to the websites and check those out, you'll see that. But a lot of people will pick one or the other, Epic or Icon, and then put on top the Mountain Collective, so then they have 2 days at the various different resorts here in Utah, so which were Snow Basin, Alta, Snowbird, and then some close resorts like Jackson Hole. So it's very cost effective to do that, and it's what a lot of locals are doing.
Yep, check it out. Let's turn our attention to our Park City market update. The Park City real estate market is mixed these days, and so we want to take a closer look at it. We've seen 1,322 sales in Park City. This consists of homes, condominiums, and vacant land, and that is down by 84 sales, or 6%.
The year-to-year comparison of closed sales from October 2017 to September 2018, homes have dropped 9% from 563 sales to 514. Condos have dropped 6% from 661 to 624. And we saw a slight increase in vacant lots, up 1% from 182 to 184, so just two different there.
Yep. Now this graph here shows us homes, and we broke it up into the Park City area and the Snyderville Basin. Number of home sales are down by 7% from 168 to 157. That's within the Park City city limits. Snyderville Basin, a 10% drop from 395 sales to 357 sales.
And this graph is representing the condo sales. In Park City, we're down 8% from 360 to 333, and the Snyderville Basin is down 3% from 301 to 291 sales.
Turning to vacant land, we see a big bump increase within the city limits from 19 lot sales to 32, a 68% increase. And that is in part because there's fewer homes that are meeting the needs of people, and so they're buying lots. And most of these sales were typically in
Old Town, Deer Valley areas.
Yep. And so they've turned to acquiring land. That's kind of the exception. We've seen drops in every other category, a drop in the Snyderville Basin for lots from 163 to 152, 7% decrease. So what's most striking about these figures this month is the number of sales in most categories are dropping. Got to pause, got to think about, got to question why that is. But without spending a lot of time on it right now, because we will return to that, what's happening with property prices? Good news is prices are going up.
Continue to climb. This graph here is representing the home median sold prices from October 2017 to September 2018. In Park City, we saw a median price increase of 3% from 1.9 to $1,950,000. And in Snyderville Basin, we saw a large increase of 23% from $985,000 to still well over that $1 million mark of $1,200,000.
Oh my gosh, look at that appreciation. That's really something. Double digits. Now, we've reported double digits in the past in almost every category. Thing you're going to see today is we're seeing increases still. That's the good news. But now we're starting to see single digits. This is double digits here, but let's move on to the condos. Condos, it's an 8% increased appreciation. So again, nothing to sneeze at. The city limits declined from 760,000 to 820,000, and in the Snyderville Basin rose to 525,000 from 485,000.
And here we're going to look at the vacant land median sold prices. Park City proper area saw again a large increase of 25%. And I say it again because if you remember the previous slide, that was the only area that saw an increase in activity as far as number of properties sold. But it went up 25% from 805,000 to 1,007,500. And the Snyderville Basin saw a double-digit increase as well of 10% from 450,000 to $493,000.
So what's going on here? Well, the sold prices are going up and the number of sales are going down. Now, usually when we see the number of sales dropping, prices fall to bring back the number of sales, but that's not what we're seeing in our current market. This graph here shows us the length of time the average home stays on the market prior to selling, and that is 105 days. Now, it could be less, could be more, but that's the average length of time to sell a home in today's market. When we look at active listings currently are on the market 167 days. This is without selling. Now, if you have a listing that has been relisted, so you're getting a truer number count for the length of time it's been on the market, it actually rises to 231 days. So what does this mean? It means that if you properly price your property, it will sell on average in 105 days. If you overprice your property, which is what we're seeing, then you're likely to be on the market for 7.5 months or more, yet without a sale. So Dean, tell us, what are the buyers doing here?
Well, the buyers are purchasing correctly priced properties as displayed in that last graph. They're not wasting their time with the overpriced properties. And the days on market for those overpriced properties are increasing.
So let's take a look at the facts. Let's look at the Park City real estate myth. More than half of the active listings on the market are overpriced. Now you might say, how much overpriced? That depends, but in many instances, they're drastically overpriced. And again, returning to what the buyers are doing, they're purchasing correctly priced properties, and those values are going up, but they're not wasting their time on overpriced properties, and the days on the market are increasing.
Buyers are educated. They're on the internet, they're looking at prices, they're tracking the market, they've got their agents telling them what reasonable prices are. So that pie in the sky theory of selling your house at an outrageous price isn't necessarily there anymore.
It's just not happening. They're definitely resisting it. And what we do see in the marketplace is eventually the sellers who really want to sell their properties, frankly, not every seller does, some are testing the market, but the real sellers who want to sell will lower their list prices into the proper range, and when they do get into that range, they're frankly not having any problem selling. Now, I mentioned earlier that more than half the active listings on the market presently are overpriced, but the truth is 2 out of 3 of the listings are overpriced in the high end of the marketplace. And by high end, I'm referring to $2 million and up. So those are the facts. Got to get rid of the myths that prices keep going up, therefore the next buyer is going to pay the next high price. They doing it?
They're not doing it. No.
They're not, and that's why.
Well, they are.
Well, we are.
They are buying. I mean, prices are still going up. We're seeing that increase, but not that the drastic increases that we've been seeing.
Yeah, when it seems to be that when you hit really above 5% the previous comparable sale, that's when the buyers are digging in their heels and they're not purchasing.
Resisting.
Yep. So our market, the one hand is going up, it's true, but our sales are slowing because sellers are trying to get too much money and buyers are simply resisting it. So if you're thinking of selling your property during this upcoming ski season, now's the time to act. We're in October, not much time to wait anymore. So you need to know the facts. We've already covered the Park City real estate myth, and we really want you to take it to heart, particularly in light of the fact that if you don't, you're simply trying to have a wish list, get somebody to give you the money you want without support for it, without the ability for it to appraise. And that's not really the way to sell a property. If you're interested in learning what your property is worth, go to our website at BuyParkCity.com, and we will provide you with a free property value assessment of your home or your condo. You can learn what your property is truly worth and avoid that Park City real estate myth. So we'll spell it out within the context of the myth. We'll let you know what is a reasonable price, even though it may be higher than recent sales, and how high is too high, where you're sabotaging your own efforts to sell. So you want to get those facts right away for the upcoming ski season. Let me just show you on our website how easy it is to get a property value assessment. Here's our website, BuyParkCity.com. If you go up to our top banner under Selling and click on it, we'll take you to this page. And right here where it says, What's my property worth? You click on that, and we'll get out of your way here. And you'll have a form to fill out. It'll take you all of about 10 seconds on a slow day. You identify your property, either the address or the condo name and unit number, your name, and your contact information, and then you hit submit. If you have any questions, you can put them in there. That's all you need to do, and we'll reach out to you and contact you, get you the information you need.
With ski season approaching, many people want to buy a Park City property or ski condo before the ski season starts for a number of good reasons. Some will want to buy a property now to own it before the ski season, get it ready for their personal use, or to put it into the rental program to maximize the rental income, as the majority of rental income is generated throughout the winter season.
So go to BuyParkCity.com/buying. You can check out our buyer resources on our website. You can meet our buyer consultants. They're here to help you. Here's the man, also Jeremy. So we're here to help you whether you're looking at buying or selling. I want you to enjoy the upcoming ski season here. If you have any questions, you may email or call us, ron@thewilsteinteam.com.
dean@thewilsteinteam.com.
And if you have a preferred time of day you want us to call us, just include that in your email. I want to thank you for watching and participating in our webinar. Bookmark it, your computer, go to our website, BuyParkCity.com.
Thank you.